Yeah, David, I think what you just said is really important. And I want our viewers to focus on what you said, which was really helping internal stakeholders and guiding them in this process. I completely share your experience where often we'll have clients that will come in the same way that you said, where they'll expect one project to just clear the mist, answer all the questions they've had now in the past, in the present, in the future. And sometimes, the guidance or the counseling that we need to give them is similar to yours, which is focus on this one for the objectives that it has, and clearly defining those. In fact, something that we like to do is help internal stakeholders really look at the project from a business impact standpoint, right? So, okay, if the idea is we want to get people to buy more, well, what does that mean? Buy more in which channel? Is there a target? Is there a sales target that we're trying to hit, right? And as closely as we can to defining the financial impact of that project is so critical, as you know, especially with research and insights and shopper journeys. If a clear business impact or outcome is not defined at the get-go, then as you know, every question seems important, right? And every insight seems nice to have. And then all of a sudden, the project goes over cost, over budget, over time. So that's one counseling that we do for a lot of our clients is tie it to a specific business impact, and then you won't be dissatisfied with the results when they come in, right? Where if it doesn't answer all your questions, but it still answers that one key question and it helps achieve that one key business impact, then you've hit it out of the park. And if you get other benefits, other questions answered, well, good for you.
Exactly. Today's environment is changing so much, so rapidly. With the impact of inflation on consumers. We've done shopper journeys and we learned a lot. We learned that consumers shop each channel differently for a different reason, for a different purpose. That can help a manufacturer or a retailer determine what products should I carry, how many should I carry, what price points should I carry. One of the most alarming things that's happening today that I think impacts every manufacturer, it's twofold. One is if they're a private label manufacturer, they're probably happy because a lot of retailers are expanding private label footprints, starting to because of inflationary pressures. But it's also that I think there's one critical error that retailers have to be careful with, and that is the Amazon factor. And everybody knows, okay, we know who Amazon is, we know what it's all about. However, consumers want variety. They want to shop. They want to go to a retailer. They want to find the product that they're going there for. And what's happening is retailers today are under pressure to reduce inventory, reduce the number of SKUs, maybe repurpose that space. And there are lots of financial reasons why, but the risk on the other side is, will you lose a consumer? Will you lose a guest? Because what we find is that if they can't find it, they're going to go on their phone, they're going to order it for next day delivery, and that's it, they're done. You've lost the guest. And so that's one of the risks. And I find you have to constantly be doing research. You have to constantly be checking in with the consumer, constantly be checking in and making sure where their head's at, what's going on, what's motivating them, where are they shifting. Because if you don't, what you learned 6 months ago could be totally different today.